There are warnings of disruption and danger on our roads as floodwaters continue to rise and routes become impassable. The West has been at the mercy of fierce downpours once again and all the misery that it brings. Here's Jules Hyam.
The rain that pushed up from the south left its mark all over Somerset. The levels were awash, houses isolated in lakes that had pretty much formed overnight. And near Wales, the fertile farmland has taken all of the rainfall that it can hold. It had been expected, but in Langport it was clear by the early hours of the morning that sandbagging wasn't enough to stop the rising water from finding its way into homes and businesses. And they found the same problem in Cannington. 36 homes flooded twice in a week.
It's bad enough to sort of have the trade and to get the trade going, but to have things, something like this to happen to you is, I can assure you, it's not pleasant.
In Malmesbury, homes that have stood for centuries were no longer able to provide shelter as the water rose to 3 feet high in under an hour.
I've lived here all my life. I've never seen it like this before. Yes, in the 60s it was bad, but this is terrible, absolutely devastating.
We had floods in 2007 and nothing to this extent, and they were bad in 2007. This is certainly the worst we've seen it. The volume of the water is so high at the moment we can't pump it and physically pump it anywhere. If we pump it from any of these properties, it just flows back down.
It was so bad here that the Floods Minister arrived to see it firsthand. It will take weeks before these homes are again habitable.
I can't believe it's happened twice in so quickly. I mean, we knew it was a risk. We've been watching the weather forecast, so we knew it was a problem, but I don't think we ever anticipated it would come into this level.
At Lydbrook in the Forest of Dean, there was nowhere for the water to go, except into the centre of the village.
The water is pulled to about 4 to 5 feet. We're currently evacuating homes down there that needed evacuating, and we've set in a high volume pump down at the bottom to try and pump the excess water into the River Wye. But obviously with all the water flowing down this main road, all we're doing is we're just trying to keep it under control.
They've been pumping 500,000 litres of water each hour here, but it barely makes a difference. The sodden ground and heavy rain has caused a number of landslips. This at Drybrook in Gloucestershire, and across the West, fire and rescue teams have been working all night and all day for a 6th day to deal with flooding problems. 6 people were rescued from caravans at this holiday park in Minehead. Travel is still not advised. This is the main line from Bristol on the outskirts of Exeter. First Great Western haven't been running trains to the southwest, but now even running buses is becoming difficult. Drivers have been encountering standing water on main roads and on motorways. And again, the advice in much of our region is to avoid any journey that you don't absolutely have to make. Jules Hyam, BBC Points West.